How do you prepare for important chess tournaments?
I like to look at a lot of openings and I try to prepare my calculation, but I like start doing exercises. I work on a lot of old guard books. I also work with Sam Shankland and I've do some calculation camps sometimes. I've done some extensive camps with Sam. It's good to be well prepared to give yourself the best chances at the tournament, definitely. Everybody has times where they procrastinate, but if you're the best prepared player, you have the best chance of winning.
I prepare usually a lot of openings and a lot of puzzles to keep myself sharp, and that's probably it.
I like to try to do what my idol does by trying to literally not care. I'm working my best to perfect that skill, but that's generally my mindset been the last few years.
I try to, before the tournament, look at my opponent's games and see what they're doing recently, and also just polish up my own openings to make sure I'm ready for whatever they have.
I just prepare about this similar way. I just look at my openings, make sure I don't lose in the opening. And yeah, usually that's how I focus on preparing. Maybe I play some training games before the tournament as well. Be able to keep track with the openings. I think that's the main part.
I mainly review my lines and go through my opening files. That's pretty much it. I do a bit of exercise too.
I wouldn't say there's anything too special. It's mostly just make sure your brain is awake, that you feel informed, and that you're ready to play chess.
So I don't really have a strict training regimen. I tend to just study chess whenever I feel like it. So my preparation is very sporadic, you could say. But in general, I try to do calculation exercises because I think that's the most important part of chess, is the calculation. And then I also look at some openings, maybe do some tactics on Lichess or chess.com. But yeah, my training is very random.
I usually look up all my opponents before the game and then look at their openings and decide which openings I can play that can potentially surprise them and give me the best opportunities to gain a time advantage and have a position that I'm comfortable with.
For important chess tournaments, I do really hard to try to prepare for my opponent specifically. So look at colors like black and white, try to figure out what my opponent's weaknesses are, and then also try to play to my own strengths. So for me, the opening is a really important part of the game. But also, even if you get an advantage out of the opening, you need to play well after that to convert an advantage. So to prepare for that, tactics, my coach will give me exercise to work on. So trying to work on all parts of the game is the best way to go.